How's it going, guys? Gaming Goddess here with the review on Atelier Lulua, the 4th installment to the Arland series and the 20th game added to the main series. Taking place several years after Atelier Memeru, we are introduced to our new character Lulua, the daughter of Rowana. Not only do we have our new playable character, we also have new friends as well as a new synthesizing system. I managed to play this game a lot on stream thanks to Koei Tecmo Europe for giving me the opportunity to get a free copy of this game. So without further ado, let's get into the review. Our story begins with a cutscene of what looks like a flashback. Once that scene ends, we are now introduced to our main character Lulua and her best friend Ava. Lulua's life goal is to become an alchemist with skill that will surpass her mother, and thanks to the alchemy riddle, a mysterious book that only she can read, she is confident in becoming a great alchemist. Other than taking place in Arland and being the daughter of Rowana, how exactly does this title fit in with the original Arland trilogy? Well, instead of just focusing on Lulua and how she achieves her goals like we have in previous games, we are now able to explore and learn more about the land itself and the secrets this world has to offer. First things first, let's take a look at the general gameplay. So like in previous titles, we are given a small tutorial on the different gameplay features. Of course, a lot of it is pretty self-explanatory and easy to learn, so it's not like nothing in this game will be too difficult for those who are new to the series. Upon opening the game's menu, we are able to access our container. This is where we keep all of the items that we've collected. We have the schedule, which shows a list of important tasks that need to be completed, as well as any requests that you might have gotten during the game. The equipment tab is for equipping your party with the best weapons, armor, accessories, and if they are an alchemist, usable items can also be equipped. Next up, we have exploration tools. This is where we equip our fishing rod or pickaxe or any other exploration type of tool that we made with alchemy. The status menu shows us the current level, friendship level, active, assist, and passive skills of each character. The guide has recipes, items, effects, traits, monsters, and gathering area information that you may have found throughout the game so far. This will continue to upgrade as you progress in the game, so you can always look back at it if you need to. And last, we have the settings, which is just the general game settings like changing the audio level or the game's difficulty. Moving right along, we can explore our current town as well as many other places in the game. You will be able to unlock the different locations by completing specific tasks in the main story, visiting a location and just getting through it, and of course by solving certain puzzles in the alchemy riddle. The overall premise of the game is to gather materials and create items with alchemy. To do this, we can use our Atelier to create a variety of items in the game. Since it's a key feature of the gameplay, let's take a closer look at this mechanic. Synthesis is a tad different in this game compared to previous titles. When selecting the item you want to make, you can choose to produce one or make multiples. So let's make an item. First, select all the materials you want to use. While looking through them, you'll notice that some will have different effects or traits. The quality of each item is also displayed, as well as how much damage or healing it will have when it's done. You can also boost the item to create an even more powerful result. Finally, you can place some of the transferable traits onto the item once it's ready, and the number of transferable traits is determined on how much TP you have. This will increase as you level up your alchemy. Now, in selecting to make multiple items, it is limited on the number of materials you have. It's pretty much the same as making a single item, but you do not get any of the transferable traits. Let's now talk about the battle system and how our party is set up. First, to engage in battle, you can swing your staff at an enemy, or if the enemy gets you first, then they will have the first attack. This is a turn-based battle system where there are 3 party members on the field and there are 2 support characters. All characters have a basic attack and of course skills. All alchemy users can use items. Attack, skills, and items will determine the order the characters will go, but it's usually not too crazy. You can also use your interrupt skills with your alchemist before your turn or even during an enemy's turn. You can switch to support characters anytime during your character's turn, but you will lose an attack turn for that switch. Now, if a character dies in battle, you can switch the support character into the battle. Once completing a battle, you will get experience points for your party members as well as items. Lastly, this game does feature a good variety of alchemists as well as normal party members, so I say just pick the ones you like the best and level them up as much as possible. That pretty much concludes the gameplay portion of the review, so let's go ahead and take a look at the game's graphics and audio. The Atelier titles still use a mix of CG cutscenes as well as still images. I personally love the pastel colors and overall cuteness that this game has to offer, though I do wish they would give us more of the anime style cutscenes. As for the game's audio, this game is fully voiced, but it only features the Japanese voice acting. I know previous titles have had English voices with the option of changing it to the Japanese voices. I know people like having the option there, but I honestly don't see this feature coming back anytime soon. Other than that, the game's soundtrack is good and you can always change the audio to the past game's soundtrack. In conclusion, I actually enjoyed Atelier Lulua. The overall story was pretty good as it kept me interested the more I played. Watching Lulua grow as we discover the secrets of Arland is a different take from the previous 3 games in the Arland arc, where those games focus on the girls becoming alchemists and not necessarily the world they live in. Lulua features characters from those previous titles much older and wiser in the realm of alchemy, which is actually pretty cool in my opinion. It definitely gives the player a sense of time that has passed since we last saw them in their respective game. Overall, learning how the gameplay works is pretty easy and can be fun to get into if you like the gathering, item creating style of gameplay. Unlike some of the past Atelier games, there is no time limit, so you don't feel the pressure of having to complete certain tasks quickly. I will say that I like that they took the time limit feature out of the game. It feels like I can explore so much more, do so much more than ever before. If you are new to this game series, I definitely recommend checking it out if you like the cutesy look this game has or just the general gathering and item creating style of gameplay. I give Atelier Lulua an overall rating of 10 out of 10. I absolutely love playing this game, and honestly I wouldn't have been able to do it if it weren't for Koei Tecmo helping me out yet again. Don't forget to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. Also, feel free to leave me some comments down below with your thoughts on this game or suggestions for future reviews. Follow me on Twitch where I try to stream every single day. All of my links will be in the description below. This has been a Gaming Goddess review, and remember to keep on gaming.
Luluaのアトリエ、アーランドの錬金術師4